Now, you mentioned you have a few affiliate sites.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what would you say the commonalities of positive impact are across the board?
What's the commonality? Well, as I say, the first thing is to make sure they're useful. Second thing I've always gone for is to try and go for things that are mass market rather than very niche stuff. And I know that's not necessarily the advice people always get when they're starting out, but I suppose when you've been doing it as long as we've been doing it, we're fortunate in the fact we've got more resources than average, basically, to start out something. So it's given us that in to be able to break into areas which are harder to get into. So with the broadband, we were lucky. With a domain name, we were lucky that it was an immature market at the time. So that was just fluke. Can't claim any kind of, business brains or cleverness for the opportunity. The opportunity was just pure luck. But then obviously since then, you make your own luck after a certain period of time. So that's when we've gone on to other sites. So we've stayed in telecoms. We've done lots of stuff with mobile phones. We've done lots of stuff with electricity. We've tried to do stuff that is, other utilities, the stuff that everybody needs and wants to purchase, basically, because it gives you a large market to go at. But it is harder and it does take longer to for sites, especially if you're starting from scratch, to pick up. And the reason I went into doing other sites was because, well, having one site with the broadband story was, you can put a lot down to luck. It was a case of, can I do it again? And it was also because we got hit by Penguin and Panda really badly, in 2011, 2012 time. We got hit so badly by them, which we recovered it. But yeah, I was very nervous and thinking, I don't want all my eggs in one basket again. And so it's a case of, can I actually do it again in other areas? So that's why we then went on to launch other sites. And try and get into those areas, and which we did, and we managed to do. Some work better than others, but that's what got us into the position to then later to be able to say, well, actually, we'll sell broadband.co.uk, because you can't keep everything forever, and there always comes a time to cash out with everything. I mean, everything's got its price at the end of the day, and it was a case of, if we hadn't done that diversification sort of in the mid sort of 2014, 15 time, starting doing that, we wouldn't have been in a position to sell broadband.co.uk in 2021 and take some chips off the table, essentially.